Gen Alpha influencers. Of course we are obsessed with skincare.
Come back when you can enunciate every word you just said. Don't tell she's just a kid.
Christmas haul. I got my dream vanity.
A dream vanity? And I know she's not talking about this or this. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be going over Gen Alpha influencer. I don't think kids ages 0 to 14 need to be influenced off of the internet this day and age. I say this day and age specifically because I also grew up on the internet. We were influenced to make no glue slime and only use our mom's expensive shampoo because that was the only one that worked. Oh my god, researching the age just made me realize that I go to school with Gen Alphas. You'll know I'm a senior in high school. The freshmen are 2010s. Yeah, I feel bad for the sophomores. They're gonna be the last one standing.
Hey yo, collector check. Show the most expensive item in your collection.
The problem isn't spending a lot of money on your kids. I grew up collecting American Girl dolls as well as their accessories and their playsets. So that's the thing, it's not what you're spending, but it's what you're buying. Hundreds of dollars spent on anti-aging serums for your kids born in 2016. Let's do the math. They can't. 8 years old. I remember being 8 sneaking into my mom's makeup bag using this dark blue MAC eyeshadow. Was singular like this. I'll put a photo on the screen and I felt like a diva, and I was. I too played with makeup as a kid. I'm trying to relate. Skibbity toilet. This was when Vine was our TikTok. I'm not trying to steal fun from kids. I'm not saying you have to be playing with Barbies because I was also in elementary wishing I was older. I remember buying a shirt from Target when I was like 10 with these holes cut out on the shoulders thinking I was next level scandalocious. But it does get to a point because these kids are this mom's content.
I'm sure the girls already told you, but we're doing Thanksgiving here at our house. So if you saw the girls doing their makeup, we're just sitting home, so they're doing their makeup. Just for fun, guys, we're just going to the kitchen to eat. No need to get all upset.
Saying, oh, don't worry guys, they're not going out in their makeup or staying home as a family, so do that and don't post it. This mom posted a video of her daughters dancing. The problem I found, she posted the video responding to a comment saying, video was too short, we want more. If I was a mom posting my daughters dancing on TikTok and someone commented, oh, this video was too short, I want to see more. Yeah, I don't think so. Even if that commenter didn't mean any harm or have bad intent, you should still be mindful as a parent, especially because you're giving these strangers on the internet what they want to see out of your children. Something that especially caught my attention was when she posted her kids' Halloween costumes from this past Halloween. And at first, I saw that they dressed up as a cheerleader and a creepy doll. And I was like, okay, normal, right? So I scrolled up a bit and saw that they had a second costume. Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. And this wasn't the first time that she had done this. People in the comment section saying, I know insert daughter's name was my favorite, and referring to the one that dressed up as Trump. I'm not trying to get political right now, but as much as I love the color red, and you see I am very committed to making it my brand, no. I remember being in elementary in a specific conversation I had with my 5th grade teacher and one of my friends, where my friend was talking about how she wears clear lip gloss sometimes, and my teacher was like, girl, you're too young for that. Even if it's just a little bit, and even if it's a clear lip gloss. If that teacher is still teaching, I am so sorry because it definitely got worse. You're 13 in that? Not to be that person, but you want to see a TikTok I made when I was 13? In the videos I see of her mentioning her age, all the comments are like, what are you talking about? I thought you were 20. And it's honestly because of the way she presents herself. If wearing a full face and dressing businessy was kept for the adults and justice was still around and at its peak, best believe she would look 13. And this isn't judgment towards her. I know this is the outcome of what the internet is right now, where these little girls are being influenced to worry about skincare and dressing to look more mature.
Is this your first day of school lunch?
We're switching the subject just for now, and it's not about skincare. What is ARFID, restrictive food intake disorder, is a fairly new eating disorder. Children with ARFID are extremely selective eaters and sometimes have little interest in eating food. They may eat a limited variety of preferred foods, which can lead to poor growth and poor nutrition.
This morning I didn't feel like trying a new food, so I'm gonna try one of my safe foods, which is goldfish. I know it's not the healthiest option, but at least I'm getting some calories in.
There's no way an 8-year-old is going to be eating goldfish and then in response to that claim, at least I'm getting some calories in, unprompted. And even if she did think to say that herself, it's because of the environment she's in and what she's learning. Goldfish is one of her safe foods. It's enjoyable by many children because it's a snack and it's tasty. Getting her calories in shouldn't even be crossing her mind. I just showed you guys what food she feels comfortable eating, but obviously that's usually not how this goes. Conveniently enough, her mom posted a top 10 most difficult foods compilation to wrap this year up. It just doesn't feel right to watch a kid during such an uncomfortable state. I'm sure it's for awareness, but this is your whole page. Your kid doesn't want a camera in their face when they're honestly being vulnerable, and she seems so uncomfortable. The mom said she stopped taking her daughter to therapy because the mom was getting overwhelmed. It's almost as if we can theorize that therapy was helping, and then she started to realize, then we can't make any content anymore, so let's take you out. Next is this mom who is documenting the weight loss of her kid, who she calls overweight and obese. If your kid was genuinely, assigned to lose weight by his doctor, that's none of our business.
Why are you showing people what he is doing? He's just chilling. Why he's alive?
If my mom was recording me while I was going through a difficult process and then posting it, I'd be humiliated. Also, sidetrack, why are you posting about your sexy Black Friday haul on the same page you're posting your kid?
We even have a lot of hate recently. People saying that she's exploiting me, using me for money, using me for views, all that stuff. She's not.
And I wonder whose idea this was, pretending to be all sad in the corner, okay. And he's fidgeting through this whole thing like he's nervous. PSA videos made by the subject will always feel forced to me. Anyway, back to the kid influencers and their skincare.
Now I do makeup.
So, judging off from the description that said kid edition, I thought this account was usually just the mom posting her own get ready with me's and was like, let me upload my literal baby just this one time and it'll be cute, it'll be the kid edition. I click on her profile and lo and behold, this is all that's being posted. And this little girl genuinely puts the makeup products on her face. I understand if she's just playing with makeup, but these videos are being uploaded every single day. So pretty often your kid is being exposed to these chemicals. Not to be a pick me, but I honestly don't think makeup is good for anybody. I wear it, clearly, but I know my skin would benefit from me not. So the fact that these kids are barely even developed, I know saying the word kid already implies not a super developed human being, but I felt I needed to explain what they are. Anyway, so the fact that they're using these products, not good.
Gen Alpha Slang Part 3.
This is a good song. This is a bop.
Actually, that's not what bop means. Technically, yes, bop is used to describe a good tune. But if this video is about Gen Alpha slang, in that case, no, that's not what bop means. So I found out one of the daughters are born in 2015. I'm not about to judge you for what year you were born. Thinking about the fact that someone was born in 2015 just makes me like, wow. I remember walking around the American Girl doll store in 2015, picking out my Grace doll. I remember it so vividly. It was on the bottom shelf, the employee helping me out with that $500 bakery right next to the escalator. So this was just a tangent of me aging and how time flies. This had nothing to do with my judgment. So thinking about myself that day while everybody born that year had no thought process. I'm sure babies think, okay? It was an exaggeration. You know what I'm trying to say. This TikTok account honestly didn't really even bother me. It's just a family account. The Gen Alpha Slang Part 3 video just caught my attention, and then I fell into a rabbit hole.
My 11-year-old got all A's on her progress report this semester, so I told her, let's go to Ulta to celebrate. We also decided to buy this so that we can mix it into our foundations to get our perfect shade.
The mom made a follow-up video where she said she lets her daughter use skincare because she had a lot of acne growing up and doesn't want the same self-esteem issues to happen to her daughter. I don't think skincare is the issue, I think it's the foundation. To be fair, the person's comment she was responding to in the follow-up video did say she shouldn't be using skincare, but that's one thing I'm gonna disagree with. Foundation for an 11-year-old can be damaging. Essentially, what you're saying is you have self-esteem issues, you don't like your acne, put foundation over it, and then she's gonna grow up to rely on makeup to feel pretty. And if you want her skin to clear up, I don't think covering acne with foundation is going to help. I think that just blocks it off. You need to let it breathe and actually heal.
What about the laughing emoji? What? You still use that?
I love how she just said, you still use that? But by the time these kids had access to a phone, the laughing emoji was probably already dead by then. I feel like this video went from a keep your kids off the internet into a Gen Alpha diss. I got carried away, and I'm probably gonna end the video right now. I definitely missed other exploiting mom TikTok creators, but I can't get through them all. There's a difference between— there's freaking cat hair on my mouth. There's a difference between posting a family photo for your private Facebook, who the only people you aren't related to on there are your peers from your book club, versus posting vulnerable moments of your kids you're profiting off of, they're the theme of your account. Now a video of me at 11 years old with what I was doing with my access to social media.